True or false? Indicate whether a statement is true by picking A or false by picking B. Number 1. A eukaryotic has cells that do not contain a nucleus, whereas prokaryotic cells has cells that have a nucleus. True or false? Indicate whether a statement is A, true, or B, false. Number 2. The cells of all living things have a cell membrane or protective layer that covers the cell's surface. Multiple choice. Identify the choice that best describes the statement or answers the question. Number 3. Prem finds an unusual object on the forest floor. After he examines it under a microscope and performs several lab tests, he concludes that the object is a living thing. Which of the following observations most likely led to Prem's conclusion? A. The object contained carbon. B. Prem saw cells in the object. C. The object had a green color. D. Prem saw minerals inside the object. Number 4. Eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells have some parts in common. Which of the following parts would you find in both types of cells? A. Cytoplasm and nucleus. B. Cell membrane and cytoplasm. C. DNA and membrane-bound organelles. D. Cell membrane and membrane-bound organelles. Number 5. What term describes the smallest unit that can perform all the functions necessary for life? A. A single cell. B. A cell nucleus. C. A cell membrane. D. A multicellular organism. Number 6. The following picture shows a prokaryotic organism. What part of the organism is labeled A? A. The DNA. B. The cytoplasm. C. The cell membrane. D. Membrane-bound organelles. Number 7. Eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells have some parts that are different. Which of the following would you find only in a eukaryotic cell? A. Membrane-bound organelles and a nucleus. B. A nucleus and organelles without a membrane. C. A membrane. C. A cell membrane and organelles without membranes. D. A membrane-bound organelles and DNA in cytoplasm. Number 8. Alice is studying prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cell. How does the part of the cell labeled A help Alice know that she is looking at a prokaryotic cell? A is cytoplasm, which is found only in prokaryotic cells. B. A is the cell membrane, which is found only in prokaryotic cells. C. A is DNA, which is not enclosed in a nucleus as in a prokaryotic cell. D. A is the nucleus, which is found only in prokaryotic cells. Number 9. Eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells have some parts that are different. Which of the following would you find only in eukaryotic cells? A. A nucleus. B. A cell membrane. C. DNA in the cytoplasm. D. Organelles without membranes. Number 10. What is the main difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells? A. Prokaryotic cells have a cell membrane, but eukaryotic cells do not. B. Eukaryotic cells contain DNA in a nucleus, while prokaryotic cells do not. C. Eukaryotic cells have flagella, and prokaryotic cells do not. D. Prokaryotic cells contain membrane-bound ribosomes, while eukaryotic cells do not. Number 11. What is the role of DNA? A. Provides instructions for all processes for unicellular and multicellular organisms. B. Covers the organelles of all cells in order to assist with specialized cell functions. C. Improves the ability of one-celled organisms to become two-celled organisms. D. Alters the life function of one-celled organisms by limiting their functions.